So hello everyone, how are all of you doing? We've completed the entire game basically with the other girls. We've done run-throughs of the game with all the girls. We technically haven't done MC and Libertina yet, but I kind of made an offer to possibly do so last time. You guys weren't that interested. I understand why it's not really that amusing, maybe. Or maybe we can do that later. So yeah. Wait, let me adjust the volume of the game. Yeah. Okay, this is much better. Let's get started. What we've done up till now, let's just a quick recap, is we've gotten the battle pike symbol and we've gotten the battle tower. We were not able to get the dome one because I did not know this, but apparently you cannot get the dome symbol in doubles. You have to play singles. The game never tells you this, but it's true. So we are doing the singles. Unfortunately, Sayori has to kind of sit on the back line here also for a good portion of the game. I wouldn't say all of it, but a good portion, just because what was I gonna say? Yeah. Just because Yuri and Natsuki are much better at countering anything, which might trace Monika's Wonder Guard. If something does have trace, I guess we could just like switch out. I think I should give Sayori a better chance. We'll give her a better chance next time. So we are the best candidate to be champ. Willing to risk total disaster at times, raises Pokemon in a well-balanced way. So who's our opponent? Okay, Diglett, Slack off, Onyx. So that's the whole gimmick, that this is like a tourney, which I kind of like, but it essentially is just like battle, then battle again, then battle again. Next can be annoying if it has Sturdy, which it doesn't, I guess. I guess its ability then might, this one's ability might be Rockhead. So Ronnie Leader, just letting you know, the stream said you were going to start the other day, but of course you didn't. I do not know what is it with YouTube and trying to schedule my streams. I think I just don't, maybe the calendar is off, or I just don't know how to do it. I apologize for that. But I was always going to stream today. Yesterday I had finished a 24-hour shift and I was going to sleep. And I'd planned to stream for today. I don't know. This is not the first time this has happened, where I've missed it by one day. It's just something weird with its UI, and I don't like shifting blame, but the fact that it's happened multiple times, despite me trying to be careful, I think it's just something inherently like off with YouTube. Other creators don't run into this, I guess, but it's just, I do want to schedule it on time. I have no idea why this mistake keeps happening. Sorry about that. I connected it to, I didn't even check my computer yesterday because I was sleeping most of the time. So sorry about that. By the way, have you guys played Pal World? At least there's not that much fighting, so this does get a bit quicker. Nawal and Aaron both likely have sturdy. I don't know if Mawile might, but Aaron definitely will. I'm gonna well, not definitely, but it might. So I'm gonna send out not school. Again, guys, if you missed yesterday's the stream because it was scheduled yesterday by mistake, I'm really sorry about that. I don't know why it keeps happening. In this generation, sturdy doesn't stop you from fainting. It just negates one hit KO moves in particular. Pseudo Udo might also have sturdy. I think it prefers Rockhead though. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so the computer actually doesn't simulate battles between the other trainers. It has this weird way of calculating who wins. Sometimes it's not like who you'd expect would win, like rarely. But it doesn't actually simulate battles between people. Like there was a Yu-Gi-Oh game I had which also had like a tourney sort of system. That game actually like simulated duels between players. And you could skip it. One time there was like a big upset, like someone who was way weaker beat someone who was way stronger. I don't know how often that happens in the Battle Dome. You know what? We can actually have Sayori participate. Not sure what item we can give her. I would just like, I guess, hold off on an item. Although I guess giving her something is always better than nothing. Miracle Seed, I mean, it's better than nothing, like I said. Did my trainer card change when I changed my Pokemon? No, it's still saying the same thing. Imac, Lamazul, hello and welcome to chat. Yep, it has been a while. Best candidate to be a champ willing to restore disaster at times raises Pokemon in a well-balanced way. For some reason, Natsuki and Sayori, their sprites aren't animated. I don't know. Only Monica's is. I will pretend that that is not something wrong with the mod, and that is just because Monica is the only one who's really alive. Like, I genuinely don't know, like why that's happening. K-Map Lamazul, your voice has changed a little since then. I don't think it's my voice which has changed. I've changed my mic settings a little. Maybe that's changing my voice. Or I do have a bit of a sore throat. It's a little cold outside. Might just be from that. By the way, guys, is the audio okay? I have to like manually change it every single time. So is my voice fine? Is the game music too loud? Or is my voice too loud? Just let me know if there's any issues. Also, I'd asked this before, but have any of you played Palworld? It became like really famous, and I actually got a copy myself. map, but everything's okay. That's good to know. Okay, this is our opponent. Again, the descriptors like Reddy emphasizes what the Dark Horse and stuff like that. It's decided based on a formula, which I'm not entirely sure how it works. You know what? Let's give Sayori a chance. Let's send out Sayori. Hey Mac Lamazul, I'm broke, so no. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It is $30 though. That's cheaper than a lot of AAA games, but it's not really a AAA game. It's more like an indie game, and it's a new release. Oh, by the way, DDLC Plus is going to be free on Epic Games. So in case you don't have that, you can get that. You'll need to get the Epic Games game. Oh, it tricked on its choice band to me. Now I'm forced to use Sunburst over and over. I could always just switch. I mean, that's a strategy you could use. So versus the Quillfish, obviously a fire move isn't the best choice. But given our high special, given the fact that the choice band actually also raises our... oh wait, no. Choice band raises attack. It doesn't raise special attack. So it actually doesn't raise the power of Sunburst. Choice specs would. Tricking so that your item goes to someone else. Oh, I also didn't know trick works if you don't have an item, because Sayori didn't have an item, and it still worked. So I'm guessing it still does. Okay, none of those Pokemon I think have. So we can use Monica. Maybe I'll send out one of the other girls sometimes in these tourneys just to... I'll keep Monica in reserve, you know, just so that I can show off some of their moves. I changed my name, I hope this helps, plus just call me Kay. Okay, Kay. Another thing, do you guys want battle animations on or off? I used to turn them off for the battle tower, but that's because there were just like so many of these like fights which were the exact same. You go in, you fight, you go in, you fight, you go in, you fight. There aren't that many fights in here, so I think we could technically do a bit more. That's why I keep them on. I kept them on for like the boss battles. Hey, I'm ashamed to admit I have never played a Pokemon game in my life. I'm assuming you meant game. Just Unite and Go. Pokemon Unite. I've never played Pokemon Unite. If you played Pokemon Go, I think you have... Well, I mean, I played Pokemon Go too. Pokemon Go still is technically going around, right? I mean, it hasn't ended, right? It's still... I mean, lots of people don't play it. But... it had like a lot of updates. The thing is, when I was playing Pokemon Go, I was in India at the time. And I was in a location where there weren't many gyms or wild Pokemon outside, and there wasn't that much support, so while I did enjoy playing it, after a while it became like boring, and I kind of didn't like how you level up. You have to basically like sacrifice your Pokemon. Okay, it's still alive. Yeah, I do know it's still alive. I don't know how much support it has for it, and I'm guessing it still does have a good enough player base. So, this trainer had like 2 water Pokemon, so I just sent out Sayori Solar Beam. I just assumed Solar Beam was going to be like really good. Okay, so the second Pokemon isn't a water type, but Hitmonlee I think has like trash special defense, and Sunburst is guaranteed to burn. So even if it survives somehow, Sunburst is the right move. So we've done 2 rounds. I think we need to do 10 to get the gold symbol. But I think the Frontier Brain comes out on the 3rd or the 4th one. I like the double set bit better just because we can show off 2 of the Dokis. But it doesn't seem like it's really possible because you can't fight any of the brains while you're doing doubles apparently. Hey Mappy, hey, Unite's just like a really fast League of Legends, but with Pokemon. I haven't played League of Legends either. I know my brother has. My younger brother used to play it like all the time, and I know it's like famous, but I've never like. Ooh, he has a Wobbuffet, a Chansey, and a Politoed. A Wobbuffet can be like can trap you in, so it's dangerous. You ideally want a setup Pokemon. I don't know whether Sayer can set up, but it can use full. If we didn't have like Monaco, it'd probably. I think actually Yuri would have been better for this fight, but we didn't bring her. That's fine. I think the one hit KO moves are good enough. Okay, it's fun for a while. I recommend it. It would be nice to play together. The thing is, I don't get a lot of time to play anything. Like I said, I've been kept busy by my job as a resident. Friday, I had a 24-hour shift. Next week on Saturday, I have another 24-hour shift. So it's not like I'm free the other days either. Oh, so he didn't pick his Wobbuffet. Wobbuffet is like almost broken and competitive because of its ability. So the gimmick of this like attraction is like it's all turning based. Wait, we would see the Frontier Brain right if he was going to come. Yeah, I think it's around here though that trainers actually start coming hard. Like the first 2 rounds are like super easy, and then they like really ramp up the difficulty. Hey, have you heard the songs of Instalock on YouTube? Like, I haven't played League of Legends, but I heard they're like parodies of other songs, like playing Teemo again and stuff. These sprites are always nice to look at because they're slightly different from the fire and leaf green ones, and you can't really see them anywhere else other than the battlefield. Yes. So, not. I think we can go with the same strategy of using Monica. So I guess next round, round 4, is when we fight the Battle Dome. Whoever I don't know what he's called. She's called. I actually forgot who he or she was because I used to do the Battle Dome all the time when I was playing Emerald, but I don't think I usually got past the 3rd round. It used to be very hard to get past the 3rd round, and getting to the would be like, oh, so it's even harder. Oh, it turns out Lynn wasn't the one who won. So yeah, sometimes there's like this upset where someone wins like just who shouldn't have won, but they win, I think, thanks to luck. Like I said, the game doesn't actually simulate battles, it just does like this weird formula. So whatever. Hey, I don't play League either. I tried out in the past, but I didn't even have enough time for a 2-hour match. Plus, they were really toxic, but yeah, the songs were good. Yeah, people keep saying League is toxic. That's like the only thing I hear about it. Alright, round 4. I think this is where we can use Sayori because I think the brain has a Swampert. So if he uses a Charizard, we should probably not. Because Charizard is like the worst Pokemon for Sayori to go up against. So it's this trainer. Let me see. Okay. Why don't I see him? I should. This is the 4th time we've gone through this. I hope we haven't been led into like something weird happening again. I hope I haven't like messed up something again. Like I said, we should have gone to the Frontier Brain. Okay, Lin was taken out. See one of the other trainers? I don't actually remember his name. Could have used Natsuki here, but oh yeah, hey yeah, we do have Natsuki. Let's use Natsuki here. Would take his dark types out. So his second Pokemon wasn't a dark type, it was a Goribus. But we have a choice granted Natsuki with very powerful fighting move. Yep, one hit KO. That's not a trainer Natsuki would be good against, so send out Monica again first. There's so many things happening right now which I don't understand. But yeah, Dokis go. Oh, so I guess you didn't see the other streams. Yeah, if you're not familiar with Pokemon, basically, yeah, we're wiping the floor. But that's because the Dokis are very overpowered, especially Monica. Basically has the ability to delete basically anything. Molly is not the ultimate boss, so what's going on here? Team with very low potential, but they got to the finals. Again, I'm not sure what kind of RNG they use to decide the winner. I know it's based on RNG. I don't know like the full calculation. I bet it's based on something very complicated. Hey map, yeah, I'm just seeing everything get one shot, yeah. That's what Monica does. Soul Rock doesn't have stereo, is it? No, no, no. Pretty sure it always has levitate. That was round 4, right? Not round 3. It was round 4. Okay, does he appear on the 5th round then? In case you're wondering why I care whether the frontier boss appears or not, it's because if he doesn't, and we don't get the gold symbol. Or silver symbol. Yes, there he is. Domace Tucker, I think he's called. So here is the perfect invincible superstar uses strong and straightforward moves, emphasizes attack. Yeah, I think he is guaranteed to win. No RNG there. This enemy has, I don't know whether Armaldo has to be, but I know Steelix. So I'm using Matsu here. I actually think Sayori might have been better. It's an overall play. Whatever we use, we're locked into thanks to Choice Band. And wow, even with Steelix's massive defense, I guess it being like a super effective attack helped. That was a one-shot. Will this be a one-shot though? Because Muck is going to resist. I think it's a bit tanky. And it just barely hangs on. But it's confused now. I think we should have gone with Earthquake actually. Or that might have not have taken out the Steelix. Let's just use Monica for this guy. So a Dugong, Dusclops, and Firo. Says team most unlikely to win, and yeah, he's gotten this far. Granted, I don't think they have to like go through tournaments. It's just the NPCs just kind of appear, right? Alright, now it's time for the big leagues. This is going to be the enemy. This is the Frontier, I think it's called Brain. They're all called Frontier Brains rather than Gym Leaders. Domace, Tucker, Swampert, Salamence, and Charizard. All of them are good. And they're EV trained. Sayori is actually bad for the fight. It's because her setting up Sun powers up both Charizard and Salamence if Salamence has Flamethrower. They're all cheering Tucker, Tucker, Tucker. The thing is, Sayori is Fire Grass, so she doesn't resist fire attacks. Ooh, Sayori would have been good here. This Swampert. But I was afraid that he would send out his Charizard first. And then its fire moves are boosted and would certainly one-shot Sayori. I remember, yeah, look, Charizard. It missed. So the only way it missed is because he must have equipped a Bright Powder. And wow, we got like the 10% unlucky chance to miss. The reward is huge though, 13 battle points. Imagine doing one without Monica. Like, I just like having Monica there for security. But, I mean, technically the other girls are also so overpowered they could like take down anything. So 5 more rounds until we face Tucker for the final time. And so this is round 6, so 5 more. So after this, I'm not sure which one we should do. We technically have 2 left, the Pyramid and the Pyramid and the Battle Arena. I hate the Battle Arena, I tried it once. I tried the Pyramid. Hey, oh no, I missed. How unlucky I am. Proceeds to turn Troudus to dust anyway. Yeah, well, when you think about it, it is very unlucky. So there's like a held item you can equip, which gives your opponent a 10% chance of missing. It's very RNG based, so you really can't use it because you have to fight trainer after trainer after trainer. You can't really rely on luck. The trainers in the battle frontier, they can, because you have to fight like 50 trainers. So eventually one of them is going to get the lucky miss. So their strategy is that they fish for the miss, and then they try doing something. Like that Charizard could have used, well, if he used Overheat, I would have taken a lot of damage. All the sprites are random, I think. No, I don't think they're random. I think the names and everything are set. But whoever appears is random. So you get like small kids coming in at like round 10. Hey, but it wasn't your last Doki, so it's not like you were going to lose. That is correct, but you have to understand, I'm using very extremely overpowered Pokemon. Like, there's no way these kind of Pokemon you could use in-game. Like, my Pokemon are extremely overpowered. They're using basically cheating strats, like moves which don't even exist in the game. And Monica especially would be like 100% damage. She existed in the game to take into the frontier. So I would be fighting using excellent, but not like invincible Pokemon. And a miss could very well be the difference between victory and defeat. Hey, oh wait, are you on Discord too? Not right now, why do you ask? I do have a Discord. But why do you ask? Did you hear a sound or a notification? How did this guy get any far? Okay. It's here that Sayori can actually do something. So let's have Sayori go in first. Sorry, I went to go handle something. In case you're wondering, the stream did not freeze. Fortress, a huge defensive wall, quadruple weak to fire. With the drought. Hey, yes, I heard something, and yes, I've been a member of your Discord for 3 years. I think. Oh, wow, Venomoth outsped. I did not expect that. Maybe it has a quick flop. Because I wouldn't expect it to outspeed, and that did a lot of damage, actually. But, like, a crit would have taken me out. I don't think that's actually from, Discord. Give me a second. I think that's from Steam. Let me actually, like, stop it. Just give me a second. I need to, wait, turn them off. Give me a second. Oh. It's not appearing for some reason. I do think that if you heard something, I'm not on Discord right now. I think that might have been a Steam notification. Whatever, if you hear it again, I hope it's not interfering with the stream too much. If you hear it again, let me know. And about the Discord server, sorry it's not that good. It's just I no longer have time for, like, going on Discord. Hey Mappy, oh no, it wasn't a notification, it was just like you were talking to someone else. I was not talking to someone else. Maybe maybe I leaned away from the mic a little because there's no one here. Okay, don't scare me like that. You're gonna make me think there's someone I'm not aware of who was speaking. No, I think it's just I might have moved away from the speak microphone a bit. And you might have thought that I was speaking to someone else, but no. Oh, Aggron might have sturdy. Yes, it does. I couldn't hit it. I couldn't hit it. That's why I have Earthquake. Might not knock out though. Oh, it did. She asked how we faked out her, but that's we don't have fake out. Wow, that's a good team. Meganium, Milotic, Charizard. That's actually very good. Oh, it's using Endure Slackberry stats. So it's going to use Endure. That'll let it survive with 1 HP. And then that'll activate its Pinch Berries. So Pinch Berries are berries which activate when you're at very low health, but they have strong effects. Like Select Berry boosts your speed, so they're very good. But difficulty is going to low health, so one way to go to low health is to use Endure. Okay, oh, and about Discord, don't worry, I don't think I've been there either for like a year either. Yeah, but I'm like the owner. You're just like someone who's a fan. I'm like the owner, right? Like I was just concerned that, hey, maybe you might be on Discord. I kind of feel bad about abandoning it, but I don't really have like time to do it. I never even like actually wanted to technically make one, but I did have fun on the Discord. It was Autistic Communist who recommended that I make one. Oh, how is Ruben? Got to the finals. Wow. He has very good Pokemon. Ursaring and Metagross are excellent. Blissey is not that good, but it's like a special wall. Natsuki would be good for dealing with it. Oh, he did send out his Blissey first. Blissey is, I still think, physically frail, although it has a lot of HP and hits. I want to hit KO move is, of course, like complete damage, so. Okay, so I think this is round 8. So we have 3 this round and 2 more rounds afterwards. After that, we fight Tucker for the final time. Okay, so now it looks like all the trainers, we've reached the point where all the trainers have very good, like, Pokemon, like, just, like, absurd, like, fully evolved, excellent Pokemon. Walrein is okay, but Swampert is really good. Espeon, Flareon, and Jolteon. I guess you wouldn't know Kay, and you're the only one in chat who's actually ever spoken to me, who's actually been chatting actually recently. But Flareon is absolutely terrible as an evolution. Jolteon and Espeon are actually kind of good. And she sends out the worst one first. Latios. This guy has Latios and Ursa. Starmie isn't that bad either. So at this point, it becomes a massive luck-based thing. But yeah, you're trying to beat the opponent, but there's a huge component of luck. Just because there's so many battles after battle, There's always a chance for you to lose. How did she get to the finals? Feels like it's okay. So sad that you don't have time for anything. I'm trying to think of things in general. I don't have time for much either. I hate college. Oh, so you're in college. Like, what are you majoring in? Or like, I don't want to give like too many details, like what university or whatever. But how is college? About me not having time. That's just something that's gonna happen if you want to be a doctor, and it could be a whole lot worse. It's not like have zero free time. I do get free time, but I have to prioritize it. If I want to do this channel, and I want to do some other things, and like just tidy up, and that basically just takes up all of my time, regardless. So another beauty with 3 evolutions. So I'm not entirely sure. Okay. Okay, I'll send out Natsuki first this time, just to change things up. I'm not sure how the trainers and the items work, but I think there are like some set Pokemon with set moveset and items the game just rotates. Hey, oh don't worry, plus as you see because of my profile picture are not even from the same country, I'm into something that roughly translates into sciences of the earth. So are you like doing geology? Okay. Vaporeon is very bulky, but again, we've like really maxed out Natsuki's attack, especially with the choice band. I used Natsuki because I thought she was gonna send out Umbreon, but no, she sends out the worst one, Flareon. Hey, but I'm not entirely sure if I want to... There. I'm sorry if I'm just like reading like half of what you say, but there's this annoying like heart icon on YouTube chat, which I guess it gives for me to like maybe like react to stuff. The issue is that it blocks part of what you say, so I can't read your entire quote until like you put in another text. Part of it's hidden. So this guy has a Dugtrio, a Steelix, and a Metagross. Steelix may have Sturdy, which is why I initially thought about using Natsuki, but I actually think Sayori is better just to meld. So far, Sayori's doing so good. Hey, my career, it's something like physics with biology and chemistry all mixed together. So are you in like something like petroleum engineering or mining, perhaps? Like, is that what you want to go into? Next person is Wilson. Just for lols, we'll send out Sayori first. I also think we can actually genuinely win with Sayori. It's not just for the lols. Hey, no, that sounds horrible. Yeah, I was just like trying to like understand what you were doing because that's what I kind of understood from what you described. So is it more like a research position where you just like study stuff? I mean, yeah, working in the mines or like with minerals or petroleum engineering, it is horrible. That's why they pay more than what you'll get anywhere else, because it's bad. Well, there's a reason why Salamence is considered like king of the metagame. Just like took us out. And the Dokis are designed to be glass cannons, so they're a bit like... Well, they're not supposed to be getting hit, that's the point. But if they do get hit, they do take damage right someday. Okay, well, let's call it more like space engineering, that it's my main interest, but yeah, we do a lot of things. Kinda like aerospace engineering, or is that... Okay, now we fight the boss, the next one. This year we are going to a volcano, actually. That sounds dangerous and also kind of fun, like an active volcano? Or is it like one that's like cooled off? Okay, let's try Sayori because I think Skarmory has a 30. Leonardo Velasco, hi and welcome to chat. How are you doing? It's in the middle, not throwing lava, but ashes. Still sounds kind of dangerous though. So Blissey is a special tank. I think we should put it to sleep first. Okay, Spore is guaranteed sleep. Unless it wakes up, you shouldn't have an issue. But it occurred to me it might have a Lumbear. It's a special tank. I think you can survive like almost all special attacks. But let's see. Because it's asleep, our Sunburst will not burn it. Combine makes it even harder to kill. It's a special move. That's all that Sayori has, but I think that's good enough. I expected it to have leftovers if it's going to try tanking. Oh, it has a focus band instead, but now it's burned. And now it's going to try stalling, because that's what Blissey usually does. It tries to stall by using all these tactics like... Oh yeah, the focus sash doesn't go away, so it can like technically use it again. Oh, we got a crit, so it doesn't matter. Crits ignore stab boost, so that was good. It was this thing I was afraid of for Monica, just because I'm not really afraid of Monica to take it, but it might have had if it has sturdy, the leap doesn't work on it. And Monica's other move is Earthquake. We could have used My Reality. That's a steel type move, and it would resist it. You can see Tucker is back. Okay, the Wobbuffet is actually quite dangerous. Just because of the way it is, because it can, although we do a lot of damage, can return, if it survives, it can return double that damage, and then we're definitely dead. And the worst part about Wobbuffet is that it has Shadow Tag. So you can't even like switch out to something. Like Wobbuffet with Shadow Tag was banned in competitive in this gen. I think in all gens, just because it's so absurd. Sayori is actually good for the kind of team she has. Let's try using her just to switch things up. Ooh, Sludge Bomb is actually super effective. I'm amazed it outsped us. It might have Chlorophyll. Chlorophyll raises speed in Sunshine. That'd explain why it was able to outspeed, because we have decent speed. We're not at, I think Sayori's not as fast as the other Dokis, but she still has decent speed. She might have a speed lowering nature, because I've seen many things like outspeed her. I think that might either be a Quick Claw acting up, or like, because I didn't completely how shall I say, I didn't completely make them like optimized for like battle, right? I'd like EV train them, give them perfect natures or anything. I just like that. So now is the anyway, here is our opponent. So instead of Salamence, he has Latias instead of Um, yeah, instead of Charizard, Metagross. So let's use Sayori again. Sayori comes on top against his Metagross, and also on top against his Swampert. Now he'll do his little dance around the arena. Okay, so he starts off with Swampert. That's good. So, if he starts out with Swampert, we can Solar Beam, having to charge. Quad effective unless he has like a Focus Band or Focus. I think his Focus Band isn't in this game. It's Focus Sash. No, I think it's Focus Band and not Focus Sash. Then he might survive. That's the only thing. Oh, so he didn't choose to use his Latios. That's interesting. Hey, I can't believe I've been here for an hour now. The stream will probably last for like 40 more minutes, or like an hour more. So we can maybe do like 80% of another like fraction, so to speak. And with that, we are the champions of the Battle Dome. Now the question is, where do we go after this? Because there are two other places we could go. The Battle Arena or the Battle Dome. For those of you who don't know, the Battle Pyramid. We're in the Battle Dome. For those of you who don't know, the Battle Pyramid's like a maze. You have to climb to the top. It's not like battle after battle. But the Battle Arena is basically battle after battle, but there are some new rules in it. So now that we have the gold symbol, these guys usually talk about the Dome Ace and they're like his fans. Let's see if they're dialogue. Change. The story is though that they're like huge fans of that guy. So anyway, we can either go to the Battle Arena, which is kind of like a dojo, or is it here? Or we could go to the Battle Pyramid. We won't do the Battle Palace because that needs nature optimization, which I haven't done. And we won't do the Battle Factory because we can't actually use the Dokis, so there's no real point. I will leave it up to the audience. I'm going to go grab something to drink. We will restart in like 5 minutes, so it's a 5-minute break. And I'll start a poll. Let's see who likes what. Alright guys, that took longer than 5 minutes, sorry. I got a bit distracted, but I'm back. So the poll says 60% for the battle arena. Guys, the battle arena is terrible. But still, sure, I mean, if that's what the people say, then we will go to the battle arena. I actually think the battle tower is going to be better, but whatever the people wish will be granted to them. Like, I've done the battle arena. The strategies they use are, like, completely awful. But, like, borderline cheating, but whatever. We'll do whatever you guys wanted. Let's do the battle arena. It's not like it's, like, bad. It's just I don't like it. Because there's, like, this set of rules which is never really explained to you. And everyone, like, tries to abuse them. And then you end up losing and have no idea why. Like, even with this overpowered borderline, like, basically cheating team, I almost lost the first time I tried. So the whole gimmick here is, you fight 3 Pokemon in a row. If the battle doesn't end in 3 turns, they do a judgment to see who actually wins. You might be wondering why I sent out Yuri first instead of Monica. And the reason for that is simple. It's because trainers enjoy using Fake Out. And Fake Out, like, basically wastes a turn, so it gives them, like, a point, I think, in whatever it is. It gives them, like, a point, like, that they fought well or whatever. And Yuri has Shield Dust, so she can't be flinched. It negates Fake Out. And I'm going to do one thing. I'm going to turn animations off because this is extremely annoying with Yuri to have to go the whole animation thing and whatever. I'm actually going to turn it off. I might turn it on for, like, the final fight though. Battle scene off. And let's restart. So, the trainers aren't that strong right now, so what I expect to happen is, that we'll fight and we'll win basically almost automatically. But after the first round, we might have some issues. I think after the first 2 rounds, we might start having an issue. I don't know when we fight the battle, the Frontier Mate. I think it's maybe at the 5th. I think it's the 5th and the 10th. It's like the other, like, facilities. guess many of you are like wondering why I thought this was so annoying if they're so weak. Well, the first round's like always like almost free, but you'll soon see why. See, fake out. They love using it here, and shield dust stops us from flinching. Shield dust is pretty good as an ability. The only thing is, I was actually not going to give her like Yuri shield dust. I was going to give her magic guard. That's actually not an ability in this game. That's in Gen 4. Oh yeah, love stalling. They love stalling here. Again, we haven't ran into a judgment like yet because we've knocked everyone out in one hit. But the reason why they love stalling is it helps them win the judgment rounds. So in case you don't know, like after 3 turns you're both standing, they do a judgment and they do stuff like power, ability, skill, health, whatever. And the thing is, they never really tell you what each one does, like what it's based off of. And so your enemies, there are 7 trainers in each round. I thought there were 5. So then your enemies like go ahead and send out like these absurd, well, not these enemies, but like the battle brain, whatever her name is. She like uses these moves which are completely optimized for that style of fighting, and she'll just use that and then just like take you out. Also, you can't switch in this format. Here that luck-based strategies like really get annoying because your opponent can always try to do something like sand attack you like 6 times. If you miss, then it goes to countdown, and because you missed, it counts it against you and then you die. There are all these complicated rules for like who wins what round and what's worth how many points. I don't even remember. But again, the game tells you none of it. Larvitar is a bit of an issue because it's dark. I don't know whether Life Drain will take it out. Well, it did. We do have black glasses to improve our damage output, but he could have survived. Feels like in a fully evolved Pokemon, then they probably would have survived. Like, oh, not another battle, please. Why is he in the battle from here then? Oh, Mawile is going to be another one. It's going to be a bit hard. Oh wow, I said hard to beat and then we take it out in a single hit. Oh, a Pidgeot. I remember losing, I think it was a battle, maybe not to a Pidgeot, but to a Pidgeotto, who used like Mud Slap and Sand Attack to lower my accuracy. I got unlucky, missed once, and then it went to KO tourney, and I was judged to have lost because I failed to attack. Outspeed Siri, I wasn't expecting it. I guess 2-turn moves are also good just because you can't hit during one of them. Aeron also resists Another flying Pokemon. I think Swallow just outspeeds us. Before I was wondering whether it was because it had a quick claw or something. No, I think Swallow just has a very high base speed, more than any of the Dokis. With all of that said, we've been doing relatively good up till now. I think this Magneton might actually stop us. Wow, Yui's special is very high if it's taking down like Magneton. Lairon might survive though. It's like a fully evolved like Aeron. Yeah, it did. Iron Defense won't save it from Psycho Slash. Psycho Slash is special. I think it's on this try. We fight the Frontier Brain, or is it the next one? Or it might be 5. We have to be careful which order we send them out in, because that actually matters in this one. Because we can't switch in between, and we can't change the order in between. I would change the order just because we're going up against the Brain, possibly, but I won last time using this kind of strategy, so I don't think we have to. Even though it was close. Oh, Silverwind is quad effective. Oh, it knocks us out. So we are Bug. So Yuri is Psychic Dark, which is excellent typing but she's quad weak to Bug. And I joke that there are no good Bug moves in Gen 1, and that's true. But Scyther is somewhat strong, and Silverwind is 60 base power. No wonder it knocked her out. You're soundproof? No. so we're actually going to go to the judgment round now. Because it lasted 3 turns. The most gusts, I think, means who attacked the most. Skill is whoever actually landed hits. So if your opponent uses protect, that counts against you. I think that's why we lost skill. And body is the percentage HP you have left. So so he lost by referee decision. So this whole thing is somewhat faster than the battle power, just because all fights last maximum 3 turns. J-Money, hello and welcome to chat. How are you doing? We're doing the battle arena right now. Oh wait, sorry, I should have used life drain, not Psycho slash here, but I think we still win. Oh, now it has shield dust instead of the ability it normally has. I don't know what ability does Giraffe have in this gen. I'm not entirely sure, but that I think ultimately though that was pointless. Oh wait, that's not what I wanted to do, sorry. I should. Sorry guys, I'm so used to mashing A. I used that rather than life drain, which I should have. Basic Wind is a terrible move. Wait, how did my attack miss? It has bright powder. We lost the mind and skill just because we used an attack which didn't do damage once. This is, again, so annoying and so just like luck based. Our opponent had a bright powder, we missed. Okay, so it's not the frontier break. Round 3 and we only get like one battle point. That's odd. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. It's been 2 hours. I think I'm gonna wrap up now. Next stream we should be able to finish this, and we should be able to finish the battle pyramid too. We'll do 2 of them at once. It won't be next week. Next week, like I said, I have a 24-hour call. It'll be the week after that.